Hey guys, well, it has been one hell of a week, I'll tell you that. On Monday, Sunday night, my buddy Buck texted me and asked what I was doing this week, and I told him I was gonna try and get the deer plot going. And he's like, "Well, do you need help?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I could use all the help I could get." And so he offered to bring his four-wheeler down and his tractor, his lawnmower with the rototiller on it. And I didn't think that we'd be able to do much with either one of them. And I was right. We got down there and it was a pain in the ass. Nothing was working. The rototiller couldn't do anything with all the tall grass down there. We literally wound it up so tight that we couldn't even spin the rototiller. We were slipping the belt on it. And the four-wheeler wasn't doing all that much either, so we ended up getting Dad's tractor and hooking up the plow to it and all that, and trying that out, which obviously worked. But I do have some, I guess, more or less fucked up news. You guys know that I got a job, and I was really looking forward to starting and making some money, because right now I can't support myself, and it's really getting difficult. So I got hired at CarQuest, and they told me flat out that day, I'm not exaggerating one bit, they told me that I got the job, and I just gotta fill out paperwork and they'll tell me when I start. So I filled out the paperwork and I didn't hear nothing back. I filled it out on a Friday, went to Knotfest, and on Monday I still haven't heard nothing back from them yet, and I was really confused by it. And so I called them, and I didn't get a hold of the hiring guy that interviewed me this Monday, and so I called him yesterday and Tuesday, and I got a hold of him, and I'm like, his name is David. I'm like, "Hey David, I'm really looking forward to getting started and all that." And he's like, "Oh well, yeah, we're gonna go with another candidate." I'm like, "But you said I was hired. You told me that I got the job." And he's like, "Yeah, we changed our mind." I'm like, "You can't do that to a person. I'm relying on this. I told everybody on YouTube and in my personal life that I got this job. You're making me look like an asshole, And he didn't say much. He's like, "Well, I'm sorry, but we found it. We were going to go with a different candidate." And I was like, "Well, can you tell me, what did I do wrong? What happened? Did I have a dirty piss test? I don't know how, but, because I haven't smoked weed in forever." And he's like, "No." He's like, I can't give you any more information than what I've given you." And I was about to start swearing at him and cussing him out, but I bit my fucking tongue and I just hung up on him. So I don't know why this happened, but now I just got done filling out 5 more applications today. And it's going to be a hell of a week. I got a lot going on this week. I got to get photos ready for the fair, which I don't have any money right now, And I got to get photos ready for the fair, and I've got to get deer seed for the food plot, and there's just a whole ton of shit that I gotta do. So alright, I gotta run in Davos here. I'll fill you guys in more when I get back. Alright, now I'm gonna head out to John's, and then I gotta stop by with my parents again and help my mom out with some computer problems, and then Buck and I are probably gonna go to Marshfield this afternoon. He wants to go check out try his bowl at what is it? I can't think of the name of the place we go. Bullseye Sports, there we go. And he wants to figure out what's going on with it. And I did get a comment today, I forget from who, but we have have too much poundage on the bowl, and we gotta reduce that. So we're gonna try that. But what I'm really concerned about is, I know it's a left-handed bowl, and I know he's shooting it right-handed, and it's like he doesn't believe me. So I've kind of, I don't know, I gotta talk to the guys at the bullseye shop and tell him, hey, this is gonna be very inaccurate, something's gonna happen. But then again, he's got, he was grouping arrows within 2 inches of each other yesterday at 25 yards. So I don't know what to do with it. Another problem I'm having, I want to ask you guys the advice on. I know, I'm putting a food plot out in the woods. I'm probably about 100 yards, maybe a little more from the cornfield. And I'm wondering, is that cornfield gonna, take my deer away from my food plot? I need all the help I can get when it comes to this, because this is something I know nothing about. So you guys are teaching me, and I could really use the help. I am worried about the cornfield, though. The cornfield is definitely going to take deer away from my food plot. But I'm also thinking that the food plot might promote the deer to come further into the woods and actually hide out and all that. I think it's a really good spot because it's right next to the creek. It's right in the middle of all the tall vegetation where they can bed down. So I got all these little questions that I need answers to, and I need to I need a little help here. Alright, so I'm almost to John's, and I'm gonna catch up with the guys a little later, alright? Well, that was a wasted trip. He's not even here. I would normally call, but he never answers his phone, and it takes him 2 days to return a text, so I just show up. So head out to my parents. $277. Try and aim below the center bullseye. Okay. Guys, well, I just got back from Marshfield and Buck came over and we went to, like I told you before, we went to that archery store, and then we stopped at Fleet Farm, and Buck talked to a guy in Wausau at Fleet Farm about the seed, and so he said it was really good stuff. The guy swears by it. He's planted like 10 food plots with it, and this is what we got. Trophy color clover mix, and it covers a half an acre, 10 tons high protein, last 6 years. So I'm gonna try that out tomorrow. I also got the rapid test pH soil tester, which I'll try tomorrow. I'll show you guys how to do that. And I also got this stuff. It's called Maximize Your Food Plot Performance Jolt Foliar Fertilizer. So we're gonna try it out tomorrow, and I also got a spray bottle, because you have to dilute it, and you have to dilute it in 8 ounces to 8 gallons. So we're gonna have to figure it out as we go here. But yeah, that's tomorrow. So I'll fill you guys in. We'll do all this work tomorrow and plant the seeds and rake it up and all that stuff. So until then, I'll talk to you later.